family is at dinner when all of a sudden someone drops to the floor. The next crucial moments will decide if this person lives or dies. If anyone in the restaurant knows first aid, survival chances increase. The American Red Cross states that survival chances decrease by 10% for every minute that immediate CPR use and AED use is delayed. If everyone learns first aid, the chances for survival for one's family, friends, or strangers increases. These are 3 reasons for learning first aid. 1, it can help you to become a more prepared parent. It's easy to learn and it doesn't take a lot to learn, and it can save lives. But to begin, we'll address being a prepared parent. Kids have accidents all the time. Being prepared enables the kid to receive better treatment without a doctor's visit, and it can reduce recovery time if an injury is treated correctly. First Response published an article, Access July 12, 2025, that states there's a psychological comfort that comes with being prepared. Parents who have undergone first aid training tend to be more confident and less prone to panic in the face of emergencies. If someone is trained, they know what to do and don't have to call for help. And if faced with a terrible situation, knowing what to do or what to check for can begin to help initially. It can also save money or in a trip to the doctor's visit or the emergency room. If a kid were to minorly sprain their ankle, an at-home splint can help, or knowing how to manage the injury, ice, whatnot, reduce swelling, can help the kid to get back on their feet sooner without going to the emergency room, to have a doctor explain steps for the parent. Also, young children and choking hazards. Almost anything can be a choking hazard to a young child. So knowing what to do when a kid begins to choke can help with anything. A loss of oxygen to the brain can lead to learning defects as well as other brain injuries. So being able to deal with a choking hazard soon or quickly can help the child later in life. A deterrent for getting CPR and first aid trained might be the pressure of everything associated with it. What to learn, what would you do in the situation, but it's really a lot easier than people would think. There are many different ways to learn depending on someone's time commitment, such as in-person classes, online classes, in-person and online classes, and it could also help with anyone's stage in life. So if you wanted to learn about how to be a better parent, like youth, very like infant focused, like knowing how to do CPR, choking, like how to clear a blockage, what to look for, breaths, how to do compressions, all of that stuff can come with training. And it doesn't have to be like for everyone. You don't have to just do adults, you can do children specifically. With training being so available, one can learn first aid at any time in life. With a certification that only lasts a few years, the knowledge learned once can save a life at any moment. First aid and CPR certification is offered at most or all college campuses around the U.S., making a class that is very practical for everyone. With it being easy and accessible for so many people, it shouldn't be a second thought when considering it can save lives. According to the American Red Cross, Access July 13th, 2025, states that 41.2% of patients receive bystander CPR. To give you a visual, this is what 41.2% looks like. The gray is the people that receive CPR, blue is not. There's a lot more blue than gray on this chart. Less than half of the cases have someone give CPR, meaning that less than half of the people witnessing the situation know what to do. Far less than half the people know what to do. The more people who know what to do, the more people who can help, and the number increases for patients to receive care. The British Red Cross states that up to 59% of deaths from injury may have been prevented if at first someone was given first aid or CPR before emergency medical services arrived. It should be a given that people go out and get trained in the art of helping others, not only for their friends and family, but the ability to save a life. If everyone learns first aid, the chances of survival for one's family, friends, or strangers increases. One who knows first aid is a more prepared parent. It's easy and doesn't take a lot to learn, and it can also save lives. If everyone were trained for the moment the man hits the ground, not only would the room not be panicked, but everyone would be helping to act.